to Ooh Girl That's Nice. I'm Sierra. If this is your first time here, welcome. If this is not your first time here, I'm so glad you keep coming back. And if you are coming back, then it's a reason you're coming back. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. So as you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about some of my favorite reads that I had, or my favorite listens that I had on the Audible app for the month of January. So we're in a new year, and I plan on starting to do these types of videos every month. If you were an original subscriber to my channel when I first started my channel, before I did all the renaming, I started off by doing book reviews, planning videos, and just some random things. But I really wanted to stick to doing the book reviews because I am an avid book reader. I love reading. I love taking trips through books, and I've always been like that. I think I've been like that since I was maybe around like 5 years old. I used to go to the library and get Curious George books, and they used to have the paperback Curious George books, and they used to have the cassette tape Curious George books, and I used to get both. So Audible has been a part of my life since before it even became an app, because I've been listening to books on audio for some time now. All right, y'all, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with this list, and I'll probably have the book on this side of me, or either this side of me on the screen, so you can see what the cover is, since Audible is an app that's on my phone. So I won't really be summarizing any books in this video, but in future videos I will be doing some summaries, some reviews, and it'll be more extensive, but this is going to be a short brief list. So let's get into it. I want these videos to be kind of relaxed and laid back and chill, because eventually I want to get to a point where y'all can ask me questions, we can talk about different books that we like and all that good stuff. So let's get right into it. So the first book is going to be Cleaning Your Mental Mess by Dr. Caroline Leaf. I'll be putting the pictures of the books on either this side of me or this side of me, the left or the right of me, so you can be able to see the cover, see what it looks like. And if you forget the title of the book, you can be able to at least look at the cover. Those of y'all who are really into self-help books, you're into books on Christianity, your mind, and sociology, psychology, those types of things, this is definitely a great book for you. It is a book that I ended up actually getting after I saw Caroline Leaf talking to several different ministers, and I saw her do a seminar with her husband. Dr. Caroline Leaf is from South Africa, and she talks extremely fast. She talks extremely fast. I don't know if she is the one who's narrating the book. I can't remember if she's narrating the book, so you might want to slow it down if she's the one narrating. But this book has made a major impact. It is talking about cleaning up your mental mess. She gives different steps, and she gives scientific steps and combines them with scientific information and combines it with spiritual. She has several other books, and then she also has a YouTube page and different YouTube videos that you can look up. So Dr. Caroline Leaf, Cleaning Up Your Mental Mess, is the first book that I read, and I actually have reread or re-listened to on Audible this month. Okay, so the next book is going to be called She's Still There, and it is by Crystal Evans Hurst. Crystal is the oldest daughter of Pastor Dr. Tony Evans. Tony Evans has a large church that is based in Texas, and pretty much very well known all throughout the United States and all over the world. So I really didn't realize that I was reading his daughter's book until she had her foreword read by her sister Priscilla, which was in the movie, what is the name of that darn movie, y'all? Facing the Giants. So that's that the connection. So Crystal did an amazing job on this book. Sometimes I don't like when the person who is the author of the book reads their book, but I totally enjoy Crystal reading her book. I feel like I was able to connect more by listening to her tell her story. There was more animation and excitement and all of those things. I definitely recommend this book, and it's definitely a must read for women of all ages. It's called Self-Care for Black Women. I had to get this book. No, Emotional Self-Care for Black Women. I had to download this Audible because it was needed. That's all I'll say. If you are a black woman, if you are a black girl, I definitely recommend getting some books that are specific to our race. I know sometimes people have this thing where they say, well, you know, all women are the same, but the black experience, the experience of being a black woman is one that no one can truly relate to unless they are a black woman, a true black woman. So this book, Emotional Self-Care for Black Women, goes through different steps that black women can take to better help themselves to have a healthy emotional state, healthy mental health, as well as healthy physical health. How your physical health works hand in hand with your emotional health. I don't remember the name of this author, but I'll definitely put their name down below in the in the description box. But this book is a repeat for me. I've played it a few times. It's not that long, but when I get the chance to, I am going to get the physical copy of this book. But if you end up reading this, let me know how you feel about it. Alright, y'all, so the next book is going to be another kind of like self-help book. I should have just titled this video, and I may end up titling this video Self-Help Audible Books for Women, because that's what majority of this list is. I think all of this list is going to be self-help books, whether it be financial, emotional, spiritual, help. So that's probably what I'll end up titling this video. So the next book is going to be called Keep It Shut. And again, I'll list the author's name down below because I don't know it off the top of my head. Keep It Shut is a part of a series of books, or a couple of books. One is by the name of Zip It, and the other one's name is Keep It Shut. So I definitely recommend this book because it is a book about getting your mouth together, keeping your mouth closed, and not speaking and saying the wrong things. So knowing when to speak, knowing when not to speak. It's definitely not a book that is a chauvinistic book, so I don't want y'all to think that or get that type of vibe. But it is a book that basically walks you through the author's experience of her having used her mouth to set the course for destruction in her life, and then also the changes that she made in her life to be able to pivot and make changes through the words of her mouth. And then she basically has a journey that you can go on where you kind of challenge yourself to keep your mouth shut and to only speak, you know, positive words or positive things over your life. So I definitely recommend this book. If you end up reading it, let me know. And if you end up reading it, see if you can get a hold of the book Zip It. So it's a book called Zip It, and then it's one called Keep It Shut. And Keep It Shut is the one that I'm reading. Next book is going to be Get Good with Money, and it is by Tiffany, the Budgetnista. She's known as the Budgetnista on social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. She's been on so many different networks giving her financial advice. Tiffany started off her journey of getting debt free with, I believe, like $39,000 in financial loans and different things like that. And she walks through her journey, because initially when she started her journey, she was a teacher. She ended up having to move back in with her parents, and she just goes through like a step-by-step on different categories and different things that you can work on in order to get good with money and get your financial life under control. Tiffany also has a Get Good with Money group that I believe is still on Facebook. I was a part of that group for some time, and then she is very active on all social media platforms, but especially Instagram. She goes live on there, and she also has a YouTube channel, which I'll plug down below in the description box. And that book is called Get Good with Money, and yeah, I think it's just called Get Good with Money. Next book is What to Eat When. What to Eat When is a book that I recommend for everybody. So the thing that I like about this Audible in particular is that it comes with a companion, a PDF companion. Sometimes I do prefer paper books over Audible books, just being real, because I'm one who likes to touch, to feel, turn pages, fold pages, use bookmarks and all of that good stuff. Just kind of like traditional with my book reading. So the accompanying PDF companion has been really helpful when reading this book, because it's a book that is filled with information. I mean, like, so much information. It walks you through what to eat when you're in so many different circumstances. So what to eat when you're pregnant, what to eat when you're when you get a cold, what to eat before you go to an interview, what to eat if you're battling cancer, what so many different circumstances. And it has a list of the different things that you can eat, just different recommendations. And I like the way that this author reads this book. And if you are someone who prefers for your books to be read fast or slow, you can actually change the speed of the reading on the app if you like to do that. But I definitely recommend this book. It's called What to Eat When, and just like the other books, I'll be putting their titles and the authors down, the author names down below. Hope that you enjoyed this brief video. I do plan on coming to you with a lot more book related content, and I also will be back with the plant videos for my plant people who have been asking me for plant videos. I haven't done one of those in a while, so stay tuned for those. Stay tuned for my my Books A Million hauls, my local bookstore hauls, and then I might end up doing some bookstore tours. We have a lot of random bookstores around the city of Charlotte that a lot of people may not necessarily know about, and I really want to let y'all know about like the book scene here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So as I always say, stay safe, stay prayed up, y'all be blessed, and until next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. And also, if you have any books that you like to recommend, any books that you're currently reading that you like for me to know about, don't hesitate to drop it down below in the comments. And then if you follow me online, you can also tell me about the different books that you're reading. But I just want to get my interactions and engagement up on this channel, so y'all get busy in the comments and let me know the different type of books that you like to read, whether that be physical copies of books or whether that be Audible books. I love books. So stay tuned, and yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.